Alright guys, today we're going to be dealing with business and scientific problems. So a bakery sells a dozen rolls for $2.25. You can buy a dozen day-old rolls for 75 cents. What is the discount? So in words, discount equals new minus day-old. So we're going to say D is the discount. So our equation is D equals 2.25 minus the 75 cents. So it's $1.50. So the amount of discount, $1.50. Alright, let's take a look at another example. It says a jewelry store sells a pair of earrings for $84. The cost to the store for the earrings is $46.67. What is the markup rate? Okay, so markup is selling price equals cost plus markup. The rate is the markup divided by original times 100. So what do we have to look at here? We'll call the markup M, the markup rate R. So here it's 84 equals 46.67 plus M. Subtract it over. And you get M equals 37.33. So it's $37.33. So the markup rate, you go 37.33 divided by the 46.67 times 100. And you would get R equals 0.79987, so it would be approximately 80% markup. That's standard for jewelry. So let's take another look at examples. It says a nursery wants to mix two types of lawn seed. One type sells for $12 per pound and another type sells for $20 per pound. To obtain 100 pounds of a mixture at $14 per pound, how many pounds of each type of seed are needed? Okay, well, if we're getting X amount of these pounds, this one's got to be 100 minus X because you're getting a total of 100 pounds. Okay, so the cost of this one is 12X plus the cost of the 20 times the 100 minus X. But see, here's the key right here. It says to obtain 100 pounds of mixture at $14 per pound. So that equals the $14 times the 100. So they're trying to figure out the ratios here, but we have to add these together to equal this total cost here. So you get 12X plus 2,000 minus 20X equals 1,400. So negative 8X plus 2,000 equals the 1,400. Subtract the 2,000. You get negative 8X equals negative 600. Divide by negative 8. You get X equals 75 pounds. Plug that back in up here. You get 100 minus 75, 25 pounds. So we label them down here. Okay? Let's take a look at another one. Alright, it says determine the time for a space shuttle to travel a distance 5,000 miles in orbit when the average speed is 17,500 miles per hour. Find the answer in minutes, rounded to the nearest hundredth. So distance equals rate times time. So t is time. So distance equals 17,500 t. So then we have 5,000 equals 17,500 t. So divide that out. You get T equals 2/7 of an hour. But we want minutes, so if you think about this, you have 2/7 of an hour times 60 minutes in 1 hour. So 2/7 times the 60. You get T equals 17.142, because it said round to the nearest hundredth, so it'd be time travel is approximately 17.14 minutes. Alright, let's do some more. Two planes leave Chicago O'Hare's International Airport at approximately the same time and fly in different directions. How far apart are the planes after 1 1/3 hours if their average speeds are 480 miles per hour and 60 miles per hour? So again, we're using distance equals rate times time. So this is 480 times 4/3, because that's 1 1/3 converted. This one is distance equals 600 times 4/3. So calculate those out. 480 times 4/3. You get, it has traveled 640 miles. 600 times 4/3. You get 800 miles. So now we need to add those together. So total distance, 640 plus 800, 1440 miles. Alright, let's take a look at some more. Alright guys, pay attention on this one, because this is the one that I always see on the test or quizzes, so you need to pay attention, okay? It says it takes 30 minutes for a pump to empty a water tank. A large pump can empty the tank in half the time. How long would it take the tank to empty with both pumps? Okay, so the small one takes 30 minutes, the large one takes 15. So how'd I get that? Because it said half the time, half of 30, 15. They're both just doing T time because they're working at the same time. So it completes 1/30th every minute. This one is 1/15th every minute. Okay? Here's the thing. See how it says total work equals small plus the big? Well, the total work is just one tank. So one tank to empty it is 1/30th T plus 1/15th T. Let's get rid of the fractions by multiplying both sides by the least common denominator, so you get 30 equals T plus 2T. So 3T equals 30. Divide by the 3, you get T equals 10 minutes. Now, word problems, look at yourself. Does this make sense? Well, yeah, if one takes 30 and one takes 15, it's got to be quicker than 15 with both looking. So it's 10 minutes. But I promise you, there's going to be one like this on the test or quizzes. Okay, you will see it. Maybe even final exam as well. So pay attention. Let's look at the next one. It says find the volume of the given circular cylinder. Okay. Well, volume equals pi r squared h. I believe that's on the equation sheet that you'll get. But so this is the radius is given right here. The height's right here, so you get v equals, just use 3.14. times the radius squared times the height. You do that and you get volume equals 461.58 centimeters cubed. Okay? And don't forget radius is diameter cut in half. Let's look at the next examples. Alright, so it says the interest on the savings account is 7%. Find the principal required to earn $500 interest in 2 years. So if we look at these, 500 equals P times 0.07 times 2. So you get 500 equals 0.14 P. Divide. You get that the principal would be $3,571.43. Why did I round to the penny? Well, because that's how the U.S. works, pennies. Okay, let's take a look at another money problem. It says the ticket sales for a play totaled $2,200. There are 3 times as many adult tickets sold as children's tickets. So children's tickets is X. This is 3X. The prices of the tickets for adults and children are 6 and 4, respectively. Find the number of tickets sold. So you have 4 times X plus 6 times 3X equaled 2,200. So 4X plus 18X equals 2,200. Now here's the thing, if I don't get a whole number, that lets me know I did something wrong, because I can't sell half a ticket. So you get X equals 100. So there were a number of children's tickets sold, 100 tickets. Don't forget the label. The adults' tickets would have been 300, because 3 times 100, but they weren't worried about that. All right, let's take a look at some more. A geologist wants to figure out exactly where LA will be in 2 million years. Assume that the relative motion between the Pacific Plate and North American Plate is about 10 centimeters per year, which is about the same rate your fingernails grow. That translates into the spreading of 0.001 kilometers per year, or about 0.0017 miles per year. Determine how many miles that it will be from its present location. Okay, well, distance equals rate times time. It says miles, so we want to use that one. So distance equals 0.00017 times, well, time is 2 million, so calculate that out. Distance equals 340 miles. So put that down there. Okay, let's take a look at another one. You paid $50 for a meal that cost $44.08. What is the percent tip you left for the waiter? Round your final answer. So the tip was 50 minus the 44.08. So $5.92. And they want the percent to the nearest whole percent, so what do? We do $5.92 divided by the cost of the meal. Let's see if we were good tippers or bad tippers. And that equals 0.134, which would be 0.13, which is 13%. Okay, so there's all that. Not a very good tipper if you're only given 13%. Tip better. Let's take a look at another problem. North America is moving away from Africa at about 2 centimeters per year, and depending upon the locations you pick, it is about 3,500 miles across. How long ago in years were the two continents connected? Okay, so we got to set up an equation here. Well, it's still dealing with distance, so you say distance equals rate times time, and said how long ago, so we're looking for the time. Well, how far apart are they now? They're 3,500 miles. What's the rate? 2 centimeters per year times the time. Now here's the problem we have. We need to see how we have centimeters here and miles here. We need to convert. So we got to change 3,500 miles, and 1 kilometer is 0.6215 miles. And then there's 100,000 centimeters for every 1 kilometer. So if we multiply that out, you get 3,500 times the 100,000 divided by the 0.6215. So the distance we're now looking at is 563153660, and that's centimeters. So it's 563,153,660. So now we substitute that in to our equation. So you'd get 563,153,660 equals 2t divided by 2. You get t equals 281576830 years. Alright, so there's a lot of word problems, but just have fun with the homework.